Hey, I'm going to take this picture of me and I'm going to do a little head swap action um, for the head swap assignment. So it's called head swap, but you can swap parts of the head or parts of the face or whatever you want. So I'm going to just show you some basics on how to do this. So these are pictures of teachers that I know and eat lunch with, and so I don't think they'll be offended. In fact, we'll probably have a good laugh about it when students recreate our pictures. I'm going to show you how. So I've got my picture here. I opened it. I downloaded it from the assignment instructions and opened and extracted the images and then opened them in Photoshop. I've got Mr. Balstead and I've got Miss Morgan. So I'm going to do a few things to these pictures and we're going to see what I can do to liven my look up a little bit. So first thing, I'm looking a little pale here. I'm just going to do a quick adjustment. Color balance. I'm just going to give myself a nice little tan here. Why not? Everyone else does it. There we go. Just a little more color. Now I changed the color of that background, so I'm going to get rid of that. It is a mask layer, so I'm just going to get a brush and a black color, and I'm just going to brush that back to how it was. So this is all about just making things look as real as possible. And so any giveaways, like if my background was a different color than everybody else's, all the other faculty pictures, then it would be kind of a dead giveaway that I did something. So that's why I'm putting the color back. But now I have a nice little tan, like I should have had anyway. They did a bad job on the picture. Nah, maybe not. Okay, so I'm going to take, my hair needs a little update. I'm going to get some long, straight, shiny hair. Why not? So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to get my selection tool, and I'm going to get the quick selection and just go along the outside of the hair. It looks like it's not doing such a great job already. I'm going to hold down Alt, and I get the minus. I'm going to take some of that back. Say I want that part, I want that part. So I'm just holding down Alt and going along the inside of the hair. Now with hair, see, I could mask this right now and just mask that out. But with hair, there's a really cool tool. It's this select and mask. If you click on it, I'm going to invert that selection. And see, it's kind of choppy on the outside of the hair. But this little guy right here, this tool, you can go along the outside of hair and it kind of selects just part of it. Oh, it's not doing the best job there. Just go right along the outside. And then I can, of course, bring some back if I think this is just the regular brush right there, like I'm unmasking. I'm going to bring some of that back. But on the edge, it does a nice job of kind of fading it out on the edges. So it's not just like a harsh all or nothing. So that will look pretty good. Now I'm going to take all of this hair and put it on my face. So I'm going to get rid of this face right here. And let's see, I'm going to just go with this brush for now. And if I hold down Alt, like I was doing before, it'll take away. So I'm just going to go here. In fact, I need a really soft edge. So let's feather that. I forget which one it is. Maybe this. Oh, wow. I can feather the whole thing. That might help a little bit. I just want to feather this brush. And I'll do it later when I get the mask. Okay, so I'm just going to go around quickly and keep most of the hair in there because that little hair tool will help me work that out. So I'm just going to go slowly around this edge. I'm going to keep most of the hair. I'm going to make my brush a little bigger to get the inside quickly, holding down Alt. Okay, and then I'm going to click this tool again with the hair and just go over this. Okay, so it gets rid of a lot of the face and keeps the hair. And if it doesn't do a great job, I just usually get this brush back and go over it holding down Alt and take out the stuff I know I want out. But then it fades the hair in a little bit, which is nice. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm going to now output it to a layer mask right here. And that way, oh, you know what? I didn't get rid of this either. Let's do that real quick. So I'm going to get rid of the shirt, the shoulders also. And then do the little hair trick. This right here, and just do this one more time. Okay, that's pretty good. So, I can bring back a little bit there. I'm going to output it to the layer mask. And now, see, it's masked out. And now I can do some of the adjustments that I was wanting to do with the layer mask, but it's pretty good. Once I put that on my face, some of her skin color will match mine, and you won't be able to tell. So I'm going to get the move tool, click and drag this layer and bring it up to mine and down and then let go. Oh man, it's almost a perfect fit right off the bat. So it looks like I'm looking at this little corner right here. I want that to match up with my chin. That looks pretty good right there. Yeah. Perfect. Wow, that's looking fantastic. Now I can see some of my hair back here, so I'm going to have to fix that. And that's just a different trick that we haven't learned yet, but I know this clone stamp tool. So I'm just going to do that real quick. I'm going to take some of the background. First of all, I'm going to right click and change the hardness to be a little harder edge, around 80-ish. Okay, so press enter. Now I'm going to hold down Alt and I pick a target right up here. I click, hold down Alt and click, and now it's going to select that, and I want to make sure I'm on the background layer. And if I add that right here, should have made it a little softer, it looks like. What's going on with that background? Oh, I went up above the picture. I see what's going on. So I pick a target, and it takes from that target. It almost looks like it's given me the old color. Maybe there is a little bit of that color in there. I want that gray. It's still not doing it. Okay, anyway. So I get the background back there, and that looks great. No one's going to notice. So I've got some nice hair that looks pretty good. Oh, it's not. Looks like I need to bring it down just a little bit because it's... There we go. Yeah, that's great. Okay, looks good. I've never looked so good. Oh man, that's not a good look on me, to be honest. Okay, I also want to try and get this beard from Mr. Volstead. I've always wanted a big beard, and instead of growing it, I'm just going to Photoshop it on. So let's try that. I'm going to get my selection tool once again and select, let's just select all of this except the beard. See how it does, how well it does. He's got lots of pattern on his shirt, so I'm going to get all that. And I can mask it out later if I need to. I'm going to hold down Alt and get some of that beard back. It's really dark right here, so it's hard to tell. Photoshop can't tell what's beard and what is shirt. I'm going to get the ears too, because sometimes the ears works out, although I've got that long hair, so it probably won't. Okay, I'm just going to mask that right away, except I'm going to invert the selection first. Select, no, yeah, inverse. And then I'm just going to mask that out right there. And I'm going to get the brush tool and kind of finish the mask. I need it less soft than that. Okay. So, whoops. I wanted the ears. I got to get this brush smaller. Okay, I'm going to come down here. Oh, now that it's smaller, I want the softness way up. I want it to be soft enough so it fades into my skin, from his skin to mine. But I don't want to lose that hair. And once I get it on my picture, I can adjust it. I'm going to press X to get the black so that I can bring back the ears. Get rid of the glasses. So I'm just pressing X and it changes the color from black to white to mask or unmask. Sometimes it's fun to have the ears on there. However, with the hair that I have, the ears probably aren't going to matter, but that's okay. They'll hide underneath. And then right down here, I'm just going to take a soft edge and get rid of some of that color of the shirt. So I've got just beard. Okay. Oh, I'm going to get rid of the mouth too, so it keeps my mouth. There we go. I got the beard. I'm going to move it now with the move tool. I've got a little bit right there. Brush. Get rid of that. Move tool. Oh my goodness. V for the move tool. And I'm going to move it up here, come back down and let go. There's the beard. Looks like his was a little more close up than mine. Oh, that's awful. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the ears. I'm going to pull this down below her hair. There we go. Now I've got the beard just below, but it's way too big. So let's resize it, show transform controls. Bring down the size a bit. That's looking much better. Oh man, check it out. Instant beard. Okay, that's pretty good. But now, see, look, I've got some of his shirt color down here, so I'm going to fade that out. I'm going to click on the mask layer, get my brush, B, make sure it has a really soft edge, yep, and then just kind of get rid of some of that color. So then it's showing through to my skin instead of his shirt. Oh yes, very nice. And then got some of his lighter skin right there. I made myself tan, so just gonna brush some of that out. And let's make sure my nose is showing. My nose must be a little bigger than his. Doesn't surprise me. Okay, ooh, that's great. Good stuff right there. The beard might need to be a little smaller still. Let's go this way. Okay, there we go. I got a lovely beard, some long hair, and a beard. I never looked better. Check it out. So that's using a couple different mask layers and bringing somebody else's hair onto mine. Let me do one more thing. I'm going to get his mouth and see if he's got better teeth than I do. The brush B. And let's get his mouth back by flipping it to white. Oh yeah, look at that. And it's kind of crooked. Let me rotate it just a little bit. He's got nice pearly whites. Okay, there we go. There I am. Looking like a new man. So that can save as a Photoshop file with all the layers and then as a JPEG as well. And you can submit both